We are basically going to be ranking every major mechanic in Hollow Knight. We got areas, we got charms, we got bosses, and we got enemies. I should preface this by saying I have 112% of the game. I should be able to rank these semi-competently. Anyway, going right into this, Ancient Basin. I was about to give Ancient Basin credit for having the Abyss, but it counts the Abyss as a different place here. So all they really have is those little guys that crawl on the walls.
They are really cute.
Oh, it has the tram.
It does have the tram.
It does have the tram. That would bring it up a few spots. So honestly, I'm debating putting it in either C or B, I feel like are the candidates.
I feel like mid to low B.
I also agree with low B.
Blue Lake, beautiful.
Yes, I agree with that.
I did a drawing of Blue Lake, remember? It's okay.
It looked pretty darn good to me. Anyway, besides being beautiful and being Quarrel's death site, does it really have anything else going for it?
Not really.
It's annoying to traverse too. You kind of got to bounce across it, you know? So I think I'll put it also in B tier, but I'll move it above. Does it really deserve to be above the Ancient Basin? The Ancient Basin's got the tram.
But like, it's prettier than Ancient Basin.
But does it have a tram?
That's fair. Okay, we'll put it below Ancient Basin.
City of Tears. I think this is at least an A tier.
Yeah, A tier. Atmosphere, beautiful. Place is beautiful. Enemies, kind of annoying.
And traversing it with the elevators is a little annoying. It's the only thing that's not making it like perfect for me. Speaking of great atmosphere but annoying to traverse, Crystal Peak.
Not Peak.
Really? You dislike it?
It's too annoying for me.
I do personally dislike the like crushing section.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely better than Ancient Basin and worse than City of Tears. It's also where you get dash, remember that. I'd put it in A below City, and we can always shuffle these around later. Coliseum. It gives you a crap ton of money. It's a fun challenge. I think this is gonna be our first S tier. Oh boy, Deep Nest. This might be the first C tier. Atmosphere-wise, I think it's great, but almost every single part about it, other than that, is annoying. Like you get trapped in there without a map, so it's basically a maze the first time you're in it. It's very memorable. It's not very pleasant, so I think I'm gonna put this at C. Dirtmouth. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Dirtmouth. It's just some shops and a bench.
Very plain.
I think this one's pretty easy. I'll just put it in A under all these. Forgotten Crossroads. Kind of bland, but also nothing super annoying about it. What do you think?
I feel like high B.
I'll put it above Ancient Basin.
It's like a really nostalgic area, you know?
Yeah, it's the first area. It's nice and tame. It's still challenging for a new player, but still fun. Yeah, Fungal Wastes.
It's pretty good. I like the bouncy mechanics.
I might put this between Forgotten Crossroads and Ancient Basin. Does that seem reasonable? Sorry. What is Discord doing right now? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hi.
What did you say?
I said yes.
Okay. Well, here comes our second S tier. Woo! Being able to refight all the bosses in the game is great. I could not imagine the game without that. The added difficulties for bosses, the change up in like arenas and stuff. Pantheons, enough said. This area basically single-handedly like doubles the amount of content in this game. It is crazy. Oh, and you can't forget the Eternal Ordeal.
Of course, that's gotta bring it up a few.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna put it above Coliseum. Ooh, Green Path. This might be the third S tier. You unlock,
the dash.
Dash, that's what it is. You unlock dash here. Oh, geez. Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to Green Path, okay?
And that's where you first fight Horn. It's such a pretty area, too.
Oh, yeah. So, honestly, looking at what we have in S tier, I might move Coliseum down to high A. I might move it behind City. Yeah, okay. I think I'm putting that there. Yeah. Wow, the most forgettable area in the game right here.
Oh yeah, but Gorb.
But Gorb, true.
But yeah, no, it I don't like it either.
I'm putting it in D. There is nothing redeeming about this besides Gorb.
Infected Crossroads, it can join it in D.
Oh yeah, it's better like visually and like story-wise. Yeah,
but it's so annoying to traverse, and some sections are blocked off.
Yeah.
Like look at how they massacred my boy.
Kingdom's Edge.
Edge is pretty.
The second Hornet fight is really fun.
It's great.
You get Kingsbrand here.
And I like how it differentiates itself like a lot, like contrasty, you know?
Oh yeah, the first time you get to it, you're like, whoa, this area is important. I'm down for putting it high A.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite at the level of these two.
No, it's lower than City, definitely.
I don't know whether to put it above or below Coliseum. I feel like it doesn't really look right below it.
Yeah.
There, it's going there.
Mantis
Village. Ooh, perhaps the most fun fight in the entire game.
And that's where you get Claw. Yeah, that looks good.
Path of Pain.
Oh, God.
I think as a concept, it is like A tier, though.
And it did, like, jumpstart your career.
True. I do have it to thank for that. I'm thinking low A, though.
Okay. Queen's Garden's beautiful. And that's where Marmu is. That's where you have to deliver flour.
Oh, yeah. Dang, there's a lot of tough stuff in this POI.
POI.
Did I say POI?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where are we dropping?
I'm thinking high B. Shut up. This might be the highest B, though.
Yeah.
All right, resting grounds. I always forget this area exists.
And that's where all the backers are, right?
Which is cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool detail.
That's where Seer is, but I don't really like Seer that much, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll put it below Deep Nest.
Royal Waterways, the only good thing there is Dung Defender.
But its theming is kind of great.
I hate being in there.
Well, it doesn't look right next to Blue Lake, so...
It does not look next to Blue
I'm
Lake.
putting it high C. It also doesn't really look right above Deep Nest. I might put it below Deep Nest.
Yeah.
Do I have an unpopular opinion of kind of not hating Deep Nest?
No, I like Deep Nest.
Okay, I think it looks right there. I'm really debating between like moving these two. I'm not sure.
But I'm saying, Tram isn't that good unless you're going to Hive.
True, you've convinced me. There. All right, Soul Sanctum.
It's an okay place.
It's okay. Does Soul Sanctum have Watcher Knights?
No.
So that just made it a little better in my mind.
Soul Sanctum only has the guy that you get dive on.
But that is a very fun fight. I'm willing to put it low B.
Abyss, great.
Theming wise, which is basically its whole thing, it is great.
Like low A.
I'm also thinking low A. I'm thinking above Path of Pain. I'm also thinking above Dirtmouth, honestly.
Maybe.
So I think right there is good. The Hive, theming wise, perhaps the best in the entire game.
It's beautiful. And also, you only go there for Hive Blood, you know? It doesn't have much going for it.
What's his name is a really fun boss, though. Hive Knight is a really fun boss.
Literally in the name.
I think it's worse than Deep Nest, honestly.
Yeah, it looks pretty, but like there's nothing there.
Yeah. But Hive Knight and Hive Blood are both very good.
I mean, you don't usually use Hive Blood, though.
True, I might bump it down a little bit. It's really just Hive Knight it has going for it. I'll put it above Resting Grounds. The visuals are carrying the Hive, actually.
Yeah. White Palace.
I love White Palace.
There's nothing much with it except for Path of Pain and its own mini Path of Pain.
Yeah, but it also allows you to get the true ending. I'm willing to put it in A tier, decently high up.
Maybe like above Edge.
Above Edge? No, I'm fine with
Below.
that. I really like how challenging it is.
Okay, do we want to make any final changes? I kind of want to move Dirtmouth down.
True. I mean, it's really only to get to different areas.
Yeah, and for shops.
I'm down to move it down. Below Fungal?
Yeah, I kind of want to switch it with Queens.
You want to move Queens
goes
up? True. I agree with that.
I think that's better.
So we will set that here. This is our ranking of the places, the areas, the POIs, whatever you want to call them.
Best is Godhome, worst is Cliffs.
Yes. Moving on.
All right.
Charms.
I just want to do Compass first.
Where do we put Compass? Because honestly, early game, it is handy. But when you get used to the areas, it is literally useless.
C is good.
Dream Wielder.
Did you just put that in D and move on?
What are you talking about? No, but really, Dream Shield is bad, right? It just randomly rotates around you, barely blocks anything. Sometimes does a minuscule amount of damage when it bumps into enemies, but costs 3 notches.
Oh, yeah.
That is the most insane part about it. I wouldn't use it if it cost 1 notch. I wouldn't use it if it cost 2 notches.
Anyway, Dream Wielder.
I have legitimately seen people use this in combat. I am not good enough to take advantage of it, but other people are. I might just put it in B.
Okay.
Are the unbreakable ones separate?
The unbreakable ones are separate. Fragile Heart, just D.
Yeah, see no use in it. Not worse than Dream Shield. Breakable strength, fragile strength. If you are like powering up for a specific boss, right? Semi-early game, this can be good. I've used this before. I'm willing to put it in B.
Okay.
Gathering Swarm. This is like Compass. It's handy early game, but it's not better than Lifeblood, even the breakable one. Grimchild, the best of the little follower abilities, but is he really that great? Do you want to weigh in? Because I know you feel very strongly about this charm.
I love him, and he's great, except in Fog Canyon.
I'll put him high C, probably.
Okay. Heavy Blow.
Heavy Blow.
Does anyone use Heavy Blow?
I don't really see a use for it, especially especially because most bosses are immune to it. I've used Gathering Swarm more than I've used Heavy Blow.
True.
I'm fine with putting that there.
Hive blood?
I think High Blood goes straight to a high B.
Why?
It's extremely useful in certain circumstances.
Yeah, but like very certain circumstance. And it takes up like 4 charm notches.
And it takes up 4 charm notches. Okay, mid B. King Soul, what does this even do?
It gives you passive soul.
That's really nice. Too bad you don't have it for that long.
It's 5 notches.
I'm thinking low B or high C. I don't think I would ever equip this, now that I think about it. So I think I'm putting it high C.
Wow, you're putting it, he's above Grimchild? Hold on.
Keeping Grimchild above.
Okay, which lifeblood is that?
The middle one?
It adds 4.
How many notches?
3.
I don't think that's very worth it. I'm thinking low B.
Okay, Grimchild's like phase 4 deals 11 damage per shot, takes up 2 charm notches. It shoots every 1.8 seconds.
That's not bad. I might swap these two. Mark of Pride is basically a slightly worse long nail because it takes up more slots. But before you have long nail, it is very good. And in combination with long nail, it is hilarious.
The range is bigger than long nail, but it takes up 1 more charm notch.
Yeah. I'll put it in A for now. Nail Master's Glory. Nail Arts charge faster, and it only takes up 1 notch. A lot of people swear by this, especially those who are better at combat than me and actually use Nail Arts. I'd be down to put it above Mark of Pride in the A tier. Shaman Stone, immediate S tier. Makes all the spells more powerful, makes Spirit bigger. 3 charm notches is a decent amount, but it's like a must-have if you want to use spells often. Shape of Un. You gotta give it points for the funny animation. And being able to dodge while healing can sometimes be useful. Is it better than extra masks? I'm willing to put it either low B or high C.
I think high C.
All right, Spell Twister is pretty good. It allows you to fire 4 spirits if you have a full gauge. So I'd be down to put this high A. I think it goes right here, honestly. Soul Eater.
It's not that good.
I really like Soul Eater.
It takes up 4 notches though.
Yeah, but you literally have to hit an enemy like twice and then you can do something. I used this to beat Absolute Radiance. This and Shaman Stone, I'll put it in low A.
I also just don't use Soul Eater because it takes up so many notches.
Stalwart Shell? What does that do again?
It gives you more iframes. It reduces hit recoil, apparently.
I mean, it's better than Compass, but I think that's basically it. This is Steady Body, right? A lot of people very much like Steady Body and tell me to use Steady Body. I've gotten very used to counteracting the recoil, though. I'd be down to put it high B. Is it better than Dream Wielder? I know a lot of people like it, so I'm gonna put it above Hive Blood, and it only costs 1 notch. I feel like we might have Dream Wielder too high. I might put this above Dream Wielder, honestly. I'm gonna do it. Unbreakable the Heart.
Checking. Hello? Tell me. 2 notches, and it increases your health by 2 masks.
Nothing wrong with that. Wait. Why is it on here twice? Fine with putting it in B, though. I'll put it like here, I think.
Okay.
And I'll put this one in here, too. Unbreakable Strength, straight to S tier. Easy. Oh, do I put it above Shaman Stone, though? I think I do.
Oh my god, the little spider.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love them.
They're better than this, but not much more. I'll put it above Compass. All right, I'll put it here. Actually, is it better than more iframes?
It's better than more iframes.
It is better than more iframes. The only reason why this is here is because it goes away so quickly.
True.
Like, I might want to move it even lower.
Let's move it lower.
There. Balder Shell. It's similar to Shape of Un in the sense that it protects you while you're healing. I'm gonna put this right next to Shape of Un because they're similar things but for different people. Carefree Melody. I have never used this charm because I have Grimchild, but it seems decent.
It may or may not protect you when you get hit.
I'll put it right next to Grimchild so people can't get mad at me. You don't have to fight Grim. That is a plus.
That's a plus? I thought you loved Grim.
No, I mean you don't have to fight Nightmare King Grim, and some people can't do that.
Wow.
Is this Dash Master or Sprint Master?
That is a good question.
It's Dash Master because it's near all the D ones. Put it above Compass. Deep Focus. Healing takes longer, but you heal 2. I don't know. I feel like Quick Focus is better than this and costs less. So I'm gonna put this, it's not horrible. I think I'll put it below Unbreakable Strength right here. Or Breakable Strength, Fragile Strength. God, Defender's Crest. Basically when you have an empty slot and don't know what to put there. It's not great.
Stinky.
Is this better than Weaver's?
It does give you discounts.
That's kind of interesting. interesting.
Nah, just put it above Weavers.
I'm down to put it there. Fluke Nest.
I mean, they did have to nerf it.
But post-nerf, you lose a lot of the range. I might put it like here, though.
Fragile Greed?
I think it's
It's
kind of
more
useless
money.
unless you're farming, so I'll put it here. Fury of the Fallen. You gotta be at 1 HP. Useful for speedrunners who are consistent and good at not getting hit. For the average person, I feel like most of the time you're like, oh, it activated, and then a few seconds later you're dead. Is it better than extra invincibility frames? I'll put it here. Gathering Swarm. Good early game when you have nothing else to fill up the slot. I'll just put it right next to Compass.
Rubberflies Elegy.
It's in the same boat as Fury of the Fallen. Like, you gotta be at full HP, and once you lose it, it's useless and just taking up charm slots. So I'm honestly gonna put it right next to Fury of the Fallen. I do think it's better, though, because you can use it on Radiant difficulty.
Grub Song.
Grub Song is pretty darn good. I'm putting it high B easily. I don't think it's better than Fragile Strength. I do think it's better than Deep Focus, though.
That's the one where you get a lot of masks.
But you can't heal. Here's the thing. I feel like not being able to heal and having a crap ton of health kind of balances each other out, but it uses notches. So you're basically getting equal benefits and downsides plus wasting notches. So I actually think it is pretty darn bad. I'll put it like here. This is just 2 extra masks, right?
Then it's 2 slots.
2 slots. I used this to beat Nightmare King Grim, I think. I mean, it's not bad at all. I'll put it just underneath those. Grimchild does not look right up here. I'm not gonna lie.
He looks great.
Well, if you really want me to keep him there, I'll keep him there. Long Nail. Either S or like the highest A. I don't know. I'm fine with it
Yeah.
like this. I use this a lot more than Spell Twister.
It really depends on what build you're trying to do. Like, are you focusing on charms or are you focusing on charms? Ah, yes.
Why is Nailmaster's Glory here again? Quick Focus. I like Quick Focus. I'm gonna put it above Deep Focus, but under Grub Song. I think that's basically it.
Quick Flash, great.
I think high A again, because these are like must-haves, you know? I think it's better than Long Nail.
Sharp Shadow, get out. No, I'm kidding. It's useful in like 3 bosses. That's about it.
Yeah, and it really doesn't do that much damage. I'll put it above Dash Master, but that's basically it. Soul Catcher. I'm gonna keep them like this, but they're kind of interchangeable. This is not very useful. I'll put it here.
Speaking of things I've never used in my life, who uses Sprint Master?
I'll put it right below Dash Master. Do we move Fragile Greed? Is there a use for Fragile Greed? I mean, I guess getting money is handy, but I've never used it. I might move it above these 2 movement ones, though. Why are there so many duplicates? Thorns of Agony.
I've used it, but it requires you to take damage to do more damage.
Yeah, that's a little counterintuitive. I'm willing to put it just below Sharp Shadow, I think. Unbreakable Greed. What do you need that much money for? Just like do Coliseum a bit and you're fine. Is it even that much better than the fragile version? Okay, this charm, all it does is make shades not attack you, but it's literally free. I mean, I feel like just off the basis that it's literally free, it can't go in D. Put it like here. At least it doesn't actively harm you. I feel like we're being a little unfair to Heavy Blow. I'll move that here.
Okay, sure.
I'm also moving this above Weavers. And I'll move it above this. Because for Radiant, this is awesome. Okay, I think we're setting the charms right there.
All right.
Does that seem good?
Yep.
Boom, those are set. Oh, I just hit the microphone. Jeez. All right, next, bosses. This one should be pretty easy because unlike the charms, oh God.
Okay.
Yep. Unlike the charms, where I have not used all of them very much, I have fought every single boss multiple times. First one is Absolute Radiance. Very challenging, obviously, but as a fight, I feel like it's a lot less structured than some of the better fights in the game. It's kind of just projectiles happening all at the same time. There's not much like in the way of continuity. I think I'll still put it at A because it's a really fun challenge and you feel very accomplished when you complete it. Is this Broken Vessel? Is that his name? I mean, it's a decent fight. I'll put this guy either C or B. Decently fun, but is really easy once you get the hang of him. I'm gonna put him at B for now. Malek.
I hate Malek.
He's going straight to D. Yeah. The 2 Nail Masters.
Oh, they're nice. They're fun.
Easily going in A right there.
Crystal Guardian.
Crystal Guardian is pretty good. Very fair fight. You can do him really quickly when you get good at the game, but I think as a fight, he's pretty darn good. I'll put him in like low A. Thung Defender, what is this picture of him? It looks like he took this of himself, like awkwardly.
That's his LinkedIn profile picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a pretty fun fight.
Above Crystal Guardian or?
Crystal Guardian's boring.
Okay, I'll put him above Crystal.
That's the Pancake Man.
Magnet Man, is he above this?
This.
Is he above Broken Vessel?
I I say so. Broken Vessel was not memorable for me, and he was just easy. It was honestly sad beating him.
Yeah, I might put him down at C, honestly. Yeah, I'll put him there. Enraged Guardian. Honestly, I prefer the base fight over the enraged fight.
How do you do?
Like, in terms of design, like, all they really did was make him faster and make him deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
The base one you encounter at a cool part of the game, you know? This one's just kind of there. I'll put them right next to each other. Interchangeable. False Knight. I think this fight is very fun. I'm gonna put him above Dung Defender.
Regular False Knight.
He's fine. He's a good introduction. I think I'm gonna put him low B.
He's just kind of boring. D.
Better
D.
or worse than Malek?
Better than Malek.
Galleon. I like how this icon like cuts off his arms and legs, so he just looks like a ball.
He looks like a shell that you would throw in Mario Kart.
Yeah. I don't like rotating projectiles. I don't like how he flies around randomly. He might be D, honestly.
I was gonna put him at low C.
Sure. God
Beast
Tamer.
Tamer.
Wow.
I was close.
I am not a huge fan of this fight. The orange goop that gets sprayed around can feel kind of unfair. It is cool that there's 2 of them. I might put it low B or high B.
Higher than the other 2.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Gorb.
Gorb's fun.
Gorb is fun. Sometimes can land some cheap shots, but I think low B. He's got the best name of any boss.
He looks like a funky little worm.
Yeah. I think he's fine there.
Oh my god, Sly's next.
Sly. I like Sly. He's very difficult. Probably like the 4th or 5th hardest boss in this game. But once you get him down, he is pretty fun.
Because I feel like he's higher than Meadow and Oro, you know?
Yeah, no, I'll put him right here.
Oh my god.
People have very mixed opinions about Zode. I hate his run.
I just don't like it. Like him.
As a character, I mean, fair.
As like everything.
Okay. I'm willing to put him low B, though, if you want to.
Okay.
Gruzmother. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Gruzmother.
Yeah.
And we can't even knock it for being forgettable because it's one of the first bosses. Like, it can't be that grand, you know?
I mean, it's a really easy quote-unquote boss.
It is really easy. I might just put it high C. Hive Knight. Hive Knight is great.
Hive Knight's fun.
Above Dung Defender, though. I think so.
Yeah.
This is Hornet 1. I'm thinking straight to the top of the B tier. Oh, no, wait. I think we move the Crystal Guardians down and move her up.
Oh, yeah.
So we go like that. We go, oh my god, we go like this.
You are struggling.
Oh my god, it's weird, okay? I think Hornet 2 will go above Dung Defender.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
What about Sad Dad Part 2?
Electric Boogaloo. He's not bad, but can sometimes land cheap shots. And he has a lot of health.
He's higher than the first one, though.
Just barely, though, I think. Mantis Lords, I think very top of the A tier.
S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier.
But Sisters of Battle is on here. Think about it.
Okay, fair enough. You have convinced me.
Very top of the A tier.
Oh my god.
All right, Marmu.
Marmu is fun. I love Marmu.
The whole concept of the fight is she's like a screensaver, which is hilarious. So
Yeah.
honestly, like here.
Great when we're ranking bosses.
Your Marcotte S tier.
Shut up. He joined the call, said that, and left. God.
The timing actually perfect.
The timing was great.
Dude, I completely guessed.
Do you want me to show you the previous tier list we've done? So this is the areas tier list we did.
Frankly, City of Tears should be higher.
Really?
Well, like, because you're playing the game and you hit that moment where it's like, you're in fungal waste and then all of a sudden, boom, blue. I think City of Tears and Green Path are on the same level.
You know what? I could see that.
Things that help those two is they're both like stark enough area changes that it's like, whoa.
I agree with that.
Anyway, gotta run.
Okay, well, there he goes. Moss Charger. Barely even a boss. Kind of a joke when you're good at it. I think right here. Oh, here he is. Straight to S tier. In my opinion, the most fun fight in the game. It's like a dance. Seriously. Is so satisfying. There's really not much more I can say. No eyes. Kind of sucks. Under or above Galleon? That's all I'm debating.
Under Galleon.
Under Galleon. Okay. This is just Nosk. I think the concept is really cool.
Very cool arena. Very cool boss. I hated fighting it.
Yeah, the fight is a little annoying. I think he's like here. No, here.
That low.
I was debating actually lowest B tier.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was like, there's no way he's under Gruzmother.
True. You know, maybe we put this guy above Gruzmother.
Yeah.
I still think this one's worse, but yeah. Obblobbles.
Obblobbles. They're annoying to fight sometimes, but they're also very fun to say.
They get points for the name. I'm gonna put Obblobbles below Gruzmother.
Ooh. Ooh,
Or is that too low, you think?
that's too low.
Oh, above Nosk?
Are they above? Not.
I don't think they're above Nosk. I think lowest B tier.
Oh my
Paymaster might actually be S tier. But you know what? I think I overreacted at first. I think I'll put him right here. Great boss, underrated boss too. I beat him first try, but he was really fun. I think Pure Vessel goes straight up to S tier. Not as good as Nightmare King Grim, but I think he's better than all these other bosses. I might have a bias towards challenging bosses. Regular Radiance. It's all right. It's a good spectacle. Easily A tier.
I liked the starting where you literally like challenge it and then look off into the distance and the sun like grows wings and boom, it's Radiance.
I think here's fine.
Yeah. Sisters.
Sisters of Battle. I think another S tier.
S tier.
Below all these, but one of the most fun fights in the game. Pure reaction time and focus the entire time.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's just regular.
Soul Master, what's his name? Soul Master is pretty fun. I like the like fake out dashes. That's a cool mechanic.
That's how you get dive.
Better than Crystal Guardian or?
Better than Crystal Guardian.
Okay, I'll put him either highest B or lowest A. He doesn't seem as good as these ones.
Highest B.
Yeah. Soul Tyrant, I like Soul Tyrant a lot more than Soul Master.
Yeah. Low A.
I think lowest A.
Yeah.
Is this guy even a boss? Like, come on.
Not really.
I mean, he's fun. There's nothing wrong with him. I think, like, here.
Oh god, it's Collector.
Oh, really annoying gimmick. But when you have the strength, why did I say that? I sound like an old person talking like, are you playing the Nintendo? With strength, it kind of invalidates the gimmick and makes him not that bad, but he also does jump around annoyingly.
He talks annoyingly. He's just annoying and weird, and I hate the room he's in too, the love tower or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think lowest C. The Hollow Knight, I think easily A tier. Another great, like, spectacle isn't the right word, but like lore moment. I think he's just under Radiance. I think people are gonna say Shio is too high, but I'm completely fine with Shio being there.
Ooh, Trader Lord hated the fight.
Once you get good at it, it kind of has a nice flow. I might put him mid B tier, honestly.
It's in that confined area.
True, but I think he's better than God Tamer. I don't know. We seem to have conflicting opinions about this guy.
Yeah.
I would put him above Marmu, but I know you would not let me do that.
No. We'll compromise. He stays there.
Normal Grim. I think easy A tier. Better than Hornet 1. I don't think better than Hornet 2, though.
No.
So I'll put him, like, right here. High D.
Sure.
Fighting it with Quarrel is fun.
Yeah, the first fight is fun. After that, it sucks.
I think high D.
All right.
Vengefly, the first boss of the game.
He kills Zote.
That's a positive, right?
Yeah, that's a positive.
He teaches you how to fight. I'll put him above Nosk.
Okay.
Wait, that feels weird.
It looks like he's going to attack,
Zote again is getting his revenge. It looks weird above Nosk. I'm putting it below Nosk. Watcher Knights. Oh, God.
I like Watcher Knights.
I very much dislike Watcher Knights because it's like the only fight I cannot get consistent at. The highest I can go is a high C.
Okay.
I think it goes here. No, it goes here. You still think that's too low?
Me personally, you don't have to change it. I'm just putting my opinion out there. I would have moved Trader Lord lower, and I would have put Watcher Knights above Elder Who.
Interesting. White Defender is pretty fun.
White Defender's more fun than regular Defender.
I'll put him right above him, though, I think.
Okay. Flying
Winged
Nosk?
Nosk.
Terrible. Like, he's
Better
cool,
than
but-
Fluke Marm, I think.
Where's the Fluke Marm?
I think he's fine there.
Zero.
Sometimes he can land some cheap shots. I think he goes like there.
Yeah. High S tier. You get to beat him up.
You do get to beat him up.
And it's really funny.
Lowest A.
I wish I could do it again.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
I think we move Grim a bit forward. And I think we move this guy under Hive Knight and Hornet 2.
Okay.
And then this guy up to, like, here. I just called Grim this guy.
This guy over here.
Get a load of this guy. Okay. I think this is our best tier list yet. Probably because we had the most knowledge about this one.
Yeah, true.
I think we lock it here.
Okay.
So this is our boss's tier list. Final tier list. Now, this is going to be rapid fire, and this is going to be based off of the difficulty.
What is the first one?
The Queen's Gardens things. So these guys are literally just nothing, right? They just fly around.
Yeah, they just fly around and look pretty.
These guys are easy. These guys are the guys that shoot down at you. They're annoying, honestly.
They're annoying.
These guys guys are kind of sad. This is just normal aspid. This is the one that explodes into all of these guys, right?
Yeah, that's the one that gives birth right in front of you.
Also is this a roly-poly? Lowest of the These guys are the salt shakers that shoot diagonally. I'll put them in easy, but they're more difficult than these guys. These are the guys that blow up. These are a straight up nuisance. These guys are enemies?
Those are the eggs.
Yeah, the eggs. They don't even really count as enemies, and they're uglier than these, so I'm putting it below it. Do these guys shoot, or are they just big and kind of glide around?
They're just big. They're an edge.
They're kind of sad, too.
Yeah.
Having the biggest guy and, like, the smallest guy right next to each other is kind of funny.
Yeah.
These guys shoot and are kind of annoying. Are these in deep nest? I'll put them in They're not very threatening, though.
I just don't like looking at them. The next one is just easy.
Oh,
next one's also easy. That's a crawlid.
Yep. Since there are so many of these, within the tiers are going to be kind of loose.
Yeah, we're just going to put them in one of the big 5. We aren't going to, like, organize them.
Yeah, we're not going to organize them within the tiers like all these other ones. This is rapid fire. These are the guys with the lasers.
I don't think you can kill them without,
You can't kill them. These guys are a nuisance. I think they're a straight up nuisance.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's sad. Sad.
These guys are annoying. Are these the ones that crawl out of the background?
Yes. They're also kind of annoying just because they, like, jump scare you.
Yeah. What are these?
Oh, the baby versions. They're pretty easy.
Put them in This is the ancient basin roly-poly. Easy. These things are purely decorative, but you do pogo on them sometimes to get to shortcuts, so I'm gonna say annoying. These guys are kind of the same. Well, I'll put them in because they don't fly up and down, you know? A balder.
Annoying.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying. These guys are really. I was gonna put them in
I guess in between annoying and for me.
A little fluke. Easy. These guys are a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah. Just because you have to, like, wait for them to get back up, you know?
Yeah, actually, true. I'll put that there. These guys are a nuisance.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for them. Oh my god. Like, move, dude. On their own, but during the boss, they're annoying. This is also
Those guys.
Easy.
Yeah, they're easy.
This is sad. This is
easy.
They spit the stuff, though, which can be kind of annoying sometimes. This is so annoying.
So bad. And then they blow up.
This will go in not easy.
They don't really do much. They just walk back and forth.
This is sad. I've actually never gotten
Money. You just hit him and he gives you money.
Sad. These guys are a nuisance.
Annoying.
I think, well, yeah, you can get the hang of them, unlike these, where I feel like you never get the hang of these.
Yeah. Next one,
Can be tough early game, but once you figure them out, easy.
Oh, the next 3, annoying. They go into the walls.
They're all going in annoying. Well, these 2 are going in annoying. This might go into nuisance, honestly. And I think this will go into Oh, the fake grub.
That just makes me sad. Easy.
Sad. Annoying. These guys are kind of annoying. In Coliseum, especially.
Oh, yeah, they are in Cala.
So I'm gonna say annoying. These guys, Oh, the big bees. Nuisance.
Yeah, because then you have to use them to, like, get to certain areas.
Yep.
And...
This is, I would put it in sad if it was a single one, but most of the time there's a bunch of them, so I'm gonna put it in easy.
Oh, I hate those.
These guys are also, no, these guys are more of a nuisance. I'm moving this guy down.
They're the drillers. Oh, there's the little hoppers.
These guys are A Zotling.
I hate that it looks like that. It looks like the, oh god, what's his name? What's his name from Undertale? Legs Man.
Metaton?
Yeah. He looks like Metaton.
How does he look like Metaton?
No, he looks like Metaton in, like, the boss fight where you take his arms and it's just his legs.
It does look like that, actually. I see that now. Sad.
Annoying. That's where the children come from. Easy.
I think easy. Sad. Annoying. Wait, no, that's not the ones in the air. This is This is easy. My first death was to this guy.
Bloop.
These guys are These on their own are sad. Ooh, these are annoying.
Those are annoying.
These are
Annoying.
I'm debating putting them up here. I'm putting them annoying. This is sad. This is Why is this an enemy? Sad. Same with this. Sad.
No, those are the guys that come out of the walls.
Oh, annoying. Wait, then what's this? I'll move this down to then. I can't tell what this is.
Oh, they're the weird little frog guys. They're in Queen's Gardens. They jump up and down.
Oh, annoying.
Sad. Annoying.
Yep. What am I looking at here?
Those are the birds. They're sad.
Okay. Oh, nuisance? Nuisance. Oh. This counts Massive Moss Charger as an enemy. Easy. Or does this go in sad?
Oh, that goes in sad.
This goes in easy. This goes in sad. This goes in
Those are the ones that, like, puff out orange stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. They're this one's easy. Or big jellyfish. This is going up to nuisance. Oh, this is nuisance.
I hate chasing them around.
The pill flips.
Fine to fight. Next one goes into nuisance.
Oh my god. Worst enemy in this entire game. I'm putting him up top here. I know it's not ordered, but he deserves right there. Sad. sad,
Nah, easy.
sad.
Eh,
Easy, sad.
sad.
Or I was gonna say easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Or easy.
I think easy.
Oh, those ones are either or annoying.
I think annoying. This guy is just a mini boss. He's annoying. This is sad. This is annoying. Wait, what's the difference between this and this?
Give me a hot second. Well, I found the big one. I haven't found the second one. I don't know where it is.
I think this one kind of just like shoots stuff at you, not the explodey things. So I'm gonna move this down to here. This is the explodey one. I feel like this one's slower, so I'll go in This one's somehow more annoying than this one, even if they do the same thing. These are the big things in Deep Nest. They go in annoying. These guys are
Tick tick.
This is sad. These are also sad. These guys are easy. These are the exploding ones. Nuisance. These are easy. What is this?
Oh, it's the guy that steals your soul.
This is annoying in that one specific corridor when they rain down.
The one in Crossroads.
These are the electric guys. They don't use these guys very often.
I don't even remember those.
This is sad. These are annoying. These are We're ending with a little zote fly that is easy. Okay, do we do a cursory glance over this real quick?
Oh, you put the other guys in sad? I always found them annoying.
I'll put it in easy.
Because they're the ones that like grow spikes and shoot them at you.
Oh, I'll put them in
Okay.
I thought I mixed these up. I'm also gonna put this one in easy because sometimes they can pop up and get you off guard.
Oh, but they're so cute. Look at them. That's the one that explodes.
Oh, this is the one that explodes. Then he's annoying.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, this is our list of enemies by difficulty. I'm definitely most proud of the boss list. I think this one is decent. Our charm one, I feel like people are gonna be mad at us about.
Charms are very subjective.
Charms are extremely subjective, so I feel like people will be mad no matter what we do. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, that means you probably enjoyed watching it, so subscribe. And yeah, I guess we'll leave it off there.
Now, side effects include.
What?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of the heaven.